What's going on there, Reject Nation? If you didn't catch our reaction to the official trailer 2 for Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, it's linked in a variety of places in this video. Got our expert Koi with us, and now there's a Doctor Strange TV spot that apparently has a bunch of new footage in there as well that's not in the official trailer.
They're feeding us, man.
They're feeding us.
We got the entree, now we get a dessert.
Let's get to it. Leave a like if you can.
What do you know about the multiverse?
Oh, damn.
We should tell him the truth.
It just turned Defender Strange.
Still insane.
Whoa.
Careful.
Holy shit.
He's a zombie?
Path exacts a heavy toll.
Oh.
We just got 3 different Stranges in that trailer.
Yeah.
There were 3.
One of which is the What If Strange.
There's one of the What If Stranges.
There's one
So
of
many
the
what if
There's
Strange.
many What If Stranges in that
think
What
we
If
have 2.
We have the Defender Strange,
Zombie Strange.
Zombie Strange, and then of course in the actual trailers we'll be getting the
Evil
actual,
Strange.
Yeah,
So we got 4 Stranges.
It looked like there were 2 Wandas, unless they just cut it that way.
That's gonna be the issue, I think, with all these trailers. What's real and what are they manipulating for us?
I wonder if there's gonna be some kind of weird zombie interlude, because Wanda looked way more jacked up in that shot than she did in the actual trailer where she's standing there with the
And
blood
What
on
If's
her
canon,
face.
so why not use
It
the
is.
thing that's gonna be so cinematically prevalent?
I can't believe they just showed Strange Supreme. Tell them about Strange Supreme. Who
Okay,
is he?
so Strange Supreme is basically the ultimate id run rampant. He is the most egotistical version of Doctor Strange who does anything at any cost for the sake of saving Rachel McAdams. I'm slipping on her real name. Jane? No, that's
Christine.
Thor's lady. Christine!
Wow, Koi.
I know, I don't even read comics.
Christine Palmer, jeez.
Thank you, I appreciate that. This is why I don't schmo down. That's why they schmo down.
We're big Christine Palmer fans
Giant
around here.
That being said, he'll do anything for her. We also have a Defender Strange in this, which is going to be someone that's at kind of the other extreme. This is someone who's actively selfless. This is someone who's going to sacrifice everything. So that dichotomy is going to be dope. And currently in the comic books right now, there's this really cool storyline called Death of Doctor Strange, where the comic universe's Doctor Strange is killed, and they have basically a save point Doctor Strange from the 60s who comes back using magic and solves the mystery of Strange's own death. So a 1960s Doctor Strange who still says the fun like Stan Lee, Steve Ditko area like harumph is investigating modern Strange, and I do feel like it's not a coincidence that comic book is basically setting up for this multiversal impact. So I feel like we might even get some time play, some different versions interacting to solve problems where his arrogance might be his folly. I think Defender Strange is going to be the one that is able to solve the issue of the arrogance of Strange at the cost of the multiverse.
Okay, interesting. I wonder how many Strange are gonna die in this movie.
I think it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a rough. I mean, Scarlet, I think we're going to kill a lot of Scarlets.
You think so?
Yeah, because that shot of Scarlet versus... I think we got a shot of Wanda versus Scarlet in that trailer. That looked like Wanda fighting a Scarlet
The
Witch.
way they edited that together, I'm wondering if they're gonna make the villainous Wanda be the one who was featured more prominently in the trailer. The one in the actual Scarlet Witch outfit.
Right, do you think WandaVision's Scarlet is going to be evil, or do you think she turns out to be good?
We gotta learn how to talk about which Wanda we're talking about.
Welcome to comics. Because in the comic books, you've got the 616 universe, you've got the 1610 universe, you've got...
They don't establish what like the universe titles as well in the movies.
I was talking to John Ray before. It looks like we have the Illuminati in the bigger trailer, and I'm wondering if the rumors are true. I know nothing more than you because I don't want to. I'm wondering if what a great way to introduce a multiversal Illuminati. Iron Man's usually on the Illuminati. What if
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is just chilling at a table? Like, hey,
Yeah, that seems to be the big theory. And then he just runs pointlessly.
that's it. I gotta save the multiverse. So I think if we have multiple versions of everyone, that would allow for certain characters to be other cast members. We had Patrick Stewart's voice again, which was just as chill-inducing. I do feel like we could have multiple Scarlet Witches, multiple Doctor Stranges, and then variants of our other leads.
What was going on with Christine Palmer, though? Because in the actual trailer, when they're doing that, like, what I call the Doctor Who shot,
Yeah.
and they're opening the door, you see America Chavez behind him, and then you see a different version of Christine Palmer behind him. But there was a different shot here, where like you see a clearer shot of her in the red hair, and she's like working in the lab.
I think those are 2 different Christine Palmers.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. What do you think? What do you
Well, you
think?
could have started the question
What
with
if you
that.
just let me finish my question?
I was able to follow that.
Looks like Wanda's breaking into where that Christine Palmer is.
I'm insulted.
Coy, just tell us what's going on with this Christine Palmer.
I assume it's going to be multiple attempts to save Christine Palmer.
Is there
all
a
of which
scientist
fail.
version of her?
I mean, in canon, she's always night nurse, to my knowledge, who is saving people. So a variation of that could be someone who's a scientist, who's doing lab work, who's doing science to save someone. So it's not too far of a stretch. She's a very benevolent, always savior character of heroes. So it wouldn't be too far to go like Doctor.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, it tracks. John, what do you think?
I thought this was a dazzling
Get all assassin
experience.
from you.
No, these trailers have both been such kind of overwhelming cacophonies of name check madness, but yeah, just the amount of possibility. Like I love that in this post Spider-Man No Way Home age of like, oh man, like speculation and rumors, everything is so rampant. I feel like these trailers are well engineered to like give you a shotgun blast of things that you can easily run off with that I have no idea how will end up or pay off. And so as weary as I get with the feature-length film iteration of these now, especially when there is a huge story to cover and a lot of action to do, this still looks somehow like it could be just as satisfying of a crazy story and also a madcap adventure with tons and tons of new locations and variant iterations of people. So yeah, I mean, this looks absolutely epic, and somehow it still looks like a Doctor Strange movie and not an Avengers movie that's called Doctor Strange, and I'm happy for that.
I think it was really key to get Sam Raimi for that purpose, to make sure the look and tone felt so different, because I to this day think Captain America Civil War feels like a Cap film. I know a lot of people call it Avengers 2.5, but this to me, even more than Civil War, looks to be in that universe specific of the Doctor Strange niche, and I do feel like that's going to benefit going forward, because Kevin Feige was very clear that the Infinity Saga was huge, but this was a lot bigger, and though they've had to deal with a lot of COVID delays and adjustments and changes, and there's a lot of things that had to change even in No Way Home, but the satisfaction we got from No Way Home, the bar's high, but this looks like it could do it.
Well, I think Doctor Strange, in and of himself, there's very few characters who come with a genre, and he literally, there's a genre you bring with Doctor Strange, and it seems to be so heavily on that genre. Supernatural, magical shit is the name of that genre.
Those Stan Lee and Steve Ditko guys knew what they were doing.
I have no idea who you're talking
And
about.
they're great guys. I'll introduce you.
You mean Amy Pascal?
I mean Amanda Palmer.
Still finger Bob Kane. Jeez.
What's wrong with you, guy? Jerry Siegel.
Fantastic. Brian Michael Bendis, clearly the inventor of Doctor Strange. Read some
Alright,
comics,
guys.
folks.
Thanks for being here. You know what? Why don't we cap this off with a page? Flev Doran. Flev, it is like protocol that we shout you out on a Marvel video once a month. So now that we have arrived at another Marvel video, I just want to say thank you so much for being you. Do you know what the name Flev means, Coy?
I don't know, but I like it.
Well, Coy, I want you to venture a guess to what the name Flev means. Use it in a sentence, a verb, if you will.
Flev as a verb. Well, I was running late, but then after consuming a Monster Energy drink, I fleved right along.
That's not a bad.
Not bad at all. That sounds like you got some pep in your step.
Yeah, I got a little enthusiasm, a little zeal, a little Flev-like zeal.
Flev means like an extra dose of some type of adrenaline push to allow yourself to.
That was a great guess.
I mean, I'm making it up right now. I have no idea what Flev means.
Well, here we are.
I'm trying to interpret what
We're
you're doing.
Yeah, right. It's a little extra. It's like the Mario red mushroom.
This is what happens when we run out of things to say during shout outs. Thanks, Flev.